In this video, we're diving into every bratty kid in Family Guy who loves picking on strangers and gets exactly what they deserve. Number 1. The Bad Kids Bully Kyle, Season 19, Episode 11. It all kicks off when Lois takes the kids shoe shopping and Brian, being the shameless fur-covered flirt he is, spots a gorgeous shoe store clerk named Holly.
Are you free on Friday night?
Well, I don't know. Are you a shoe store murderer?
No.
There's more than you'd think. Like, if you were me, that's not a ridiculous question. See you Friday.
Stewie congratulates him like he's just won the dog lottery and suggests taking her to the Cheesecake Factory. Because let's face it, everybody loves that place, especially people who confuse classy with they have a giant menu.
Did you folks find something on the menu you'd like?
No. 110 pages and no.
Their first date, pretty great. Karaoke, laughter, drinks.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Holly wants to sing another duet, so Brian picks Witchcraft, which immediately earns the DJ's "oh great, this guy" face.
Yes, we'd like to request Witchcraft as arranged by Mr. Nelson Riddle.
Okay, give me a minute. You should just know there's a 21st birthday party here and you're ruining it for them.
They drink until the bar closes, and on the way out, Brian seizes the moment and kisses her like a rabid golden retriever who just discovered peanut butter.
I had bologna for dinner.
Get over here. Oh, yeah, that's good kiss baloney.
Stewie, convinced Brian is now in love, uses this as an excuse to talk about his favorite subject, physical pleasure, in way too much detail.
I myself am a student of the pleasures of the flesh. Listen to your lover, Brian.
Fast forward to date number 2. Brian shows up in a suit, flowers in hand, but gets hit with a gut-rumbling emergency right as Holly's door opens.
That's better.
And plot twist, it's not Holly at the door, it's her son, Kyle. Cue instant awkwardness.
Tja, Brian Stickbitz jetzt. Wir sind gleich zurück. I host Family Guy Repeats in Germany.
German Family Guy is brought to you by rail-thin men in internet pornos going ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
Holly apologizes for not mentioning she had a kid, but Brian brushes it off, saying he also has a son, which is technically true if you count Chris.
No, that's great. I'm terrific with kids. I actually have a kid.
Oh, that's sweet. How old is he?
I don't know. How long ago was Ratatouille?
While Holly gets changed, Brian tries small talk with Kyle, but accidentally terrifies the kid.
Boy, I bet things are different than they were in my day. A lot of school shootings now.
What?
No, I just meant...
Like people bring guns to school?
What? No, I'm not saying...
They just shoot kids?
And here's the deal with Kyle. The poor kid's been through a parade of awful guys dating his mom, so he's not exactly eager to add weird-talking dog to the list.
All right, let's go eat at a Waffle House, and then I'll show you all my bow hunting carcasses.
That sounds like a perfectly normal date.
Later, while Kyle's outside playing, a gang of punk kids shove him to the ground.
Hey, you're one kid, and we're 4 kids, so we're gonna bully you. Ugh, knock it off.
Or what, Kyle, dog poop pile?
Brian jumps in and says, hey, let's cool it, guys, but they ignore him because he's a talking dog in a vest. Finally, Brian snaps, goes full canine, and bites one of them. The bullies scatter like they just saw Old Yeller with rabies.
What are you gonna do, baby? Cry? Let go of me! You're crazy!
You leave him alone!
Justice is served, Kyle realizes Brian's actually not that bad, and boom, dog earns boy's trust.
Animal control? I'd like to schedule an emergency neutering.
Number 2, the kid who shoved Stewie. Season 10, Episode 19. It all starts when Brian drags Stewie to a bookstore for a Jonathan Franzen reading. Stewie's already over it because to him, listening to an author read their own work is like listening to Dr. Seuss without the rhymes or the dignity.
I hate going to hear authors read from their work. That Dr. Seuss reading was dreadful.
And when the drugs stopped numbing the pain, the sex became even more violent.
It doesn't rhyme.
The new stuff doesn't rhyme.
The second they sit down, Brian's not listening to Franzen, or the stand-in, because he's too busy chatting up a gorgeous woman next to him. Then the event host announces Franzen can't make it, and the crowd sighs in disappointment.
Mr. Franzen has informed us he's not coming. Like most real authors, he's too good for this dumb town.
I hate it here.
Well, this crowd was promised an author. No!
Brian, thrilled. Now he can focus entirely on impressing Miss Literature Major, who just so happens to be struggling with a college essay. Being the smooth operator he thinks he is, Brian offers to help her back at her dorm.
Writing class tomorrow.
Oh, creative writing, huh? Well, if you'd like me to look it over before you turn it in, I'd be happy to.
Stewie, of course, is dragged along like unwanted carry-on luggage.
Cool, cool. I'll follow you in my car. Come on, we're going.
All right, hold on. Is this what your parents are paying all that tuition for? So you can dogs?
When they arrive, Brian ditches them in the common room for the whole night, like some forgotten umbrella.
Here, watch one of our movies or something.
Ugh, Charlie St. Cloud? And why are there so many fingerprints on this? Who's handling their Charlie St. Cloud DVD all the time?
By morning, Stewie is furious. Brian tries to make amends by taking him to the park.
Come on. You like the park, right? We're about to pass the turnoff. Here it comes.
You may take me to the park.
Which sounds nice, until Stewie politely asks a little boy if he can join his game, and the kid responds by straight up shoving him face first into the dirt.
Excuse me, I didn't bring any of my toys. Can I play with some of yours?
No! Mine!
Enter Penelope, Stewie's chaos-loving partner in crime, who helps him get revenge by giving the little brat a piece of candy, laced with something questionable.
Don't push.
Maybe it was a bit extreme, but come on. Push a baby genius in the dirt, and you're kind of asking for it. Number 3, Connie, Season 6, Episode 7. Connie's the kind of girl who's both beautiful and pure evil. Like Regina George with better hair and worse morals.
Okay, everyone get ready. Say hello to the lovers.
She's made a hobby out of body-shaming Meg. Case in point, back in Season 5, Episode 8, Meg couldn't find a date for the dance, so Brian stepped in to help.
How do I look, Brian?
You sure do, Meg.
FYI, the carpet matches the drapes in color and length.
Instead of just letting her have a nice night, Connie and her pack of mean girl hyenas made Meg's evening miserable.
You know, Meg, there's no dogs allowed here, so you're gonna have to leave. But Brian can stay.
Meg, used to this treatment, just tried to shrug it off. But this time, Brian fought back.
You're popular because you developed early and started putting out when you were 12, but now you can't stand to look at yourself in the mirror because all you see is a whore.
His weapon? Brutal honesty. He told Connie she hit puberty early, and by the time she's 19, her skin will sag and wrinkle like a sun-dried raisin. Connie's only response was to run off crying, and honestly, chef's kiss, poetic justice.
So you pick on Meg to avoid the inevitable realization that once your body's used up by age 19, you're gonna be a worn-out, chalky-skinned burlap sack that even your stepdad won't want. How's that? Am I in the ballpark?
But nothing beats Season 6, Episode 7, the episode where Connie finally gets exactly what she deserves. After Peter nearly kills Meg, long story, typical Griffin family chaos, he suddenly realizes he should probably be a more loving father.
Oh, Meg, my beautiful daughter. Oh, things are gonna be different. No more will I treat you like some kind of alien.
He flips into super dad mode, doing everything from pulling out her chair at dinner to taking her to see I'm rich and you're poor, but let's dance together.
I'm rich and you're poor, but let's dance together.
Society won't like it.
I don't care.
Good for you. Good for you.
Lois is stunned, calling him amazing, which is a stretch, but okay. The highlight? When Connie tries her usual bullying at school.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous ass?
Peter storms in and teaches her a life lesson with a fire extinguisher.
Hey, Connie. Hi, Peter Griffin, Meg's father. Say, can you do me a favor? You see that fire extinguisher there?
And by life lesson, I mean smashing her face into the wall over and over like he's trying to get a deposit back on the drywall.
Dad, that's enough! Dad, that's enough! That's enough, Dad!
If this were real life, Connie wouldn't just be in the hospital, she'd be a true crime documentary. But in Quahog, that's just Tuesday. And honestly, after years of bullying Meg, Connie had it coming. Number 4, Kyle, Season 5, Episode 11. Chris's only source of income is his newspaper delivery route, until one day, his personal arch nemesis Kyle swoops in and steals his most loyal customer, Old Man Herbert.
Hello there, Kyle. You look nice today. I see you wearing your big shorts with the baggy leg holes that flutter so carelessly in the breeze.
Here's your paper.
Now, Kyle isn't just any kid, he's a pint-sized jerk with the mouth of a drunk sailor.
Would you like to come inside for a cupcake and a glass of wine?
Shut up, old man.
What's going on in my pants? Looks like we got 6 more weeks of winter.
Back home, Chris has to borrow allowance money from Lois and Peter, explaining how Kyle poached his customer. Instead of sympathy, his parents give him a pep talk about standing up for yourself, inspired by some completely unverified story about Peter's great-grandfather being a hero.
All right, put 'em up, put 'em up. Are you having a bully day? I'm having a bully day. Is everyone having a bully day? Bully! Bully! Yes, bully! Oh, thank God we live in this time.
Determined to fight back, Chris heads to Herbert's house to beg him to stay on as a customer. Herbert says no.
Oh, hey, Chris. Oh, is that my phone? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Up. Better go get that.
Cue Kyle strolling in just to mock Chris like it's his full-time job.
Well, if it isn't King Lardass.
Hey, don't call me names, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Chris finally snaps, tells Kyle to stop stealing his customers, and Kyle responds by shoving him face first into the pavement.
And I want him back.
Oh, yeah?
Look, Griffin got his ass kicked.
What a loser! I have that shirt at home.
Herbert tries to break it up, but his peacekeeping skills only make it worse.
Boys, we can settle this like reasonable and sexy teenagers. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins.
Chris limps home with a face rearranged like a Picasso painting, sending Peter into a rage. Lois reminds him that back in high school he was constantly bullied by Randy Fulcher, which explains a lot about his current personality.
Nerd! Randy! Nerd! Randy!
Fueled by revenge and a balanced breakfast of juice and toast, Peter decides it's time to pay Kyle a visit.
I'll do it, Lois. Right after a healthy breakfast of juice, toast, and store-brand imitation Frosted Flakes featuring Terry the Tiger.
Their food.
That night, Peter shows up at Kyle's house, politely asks his parents if he can talk to their son alone, and heads upstairs.
Hey, I'm Chris Griffin's father.
Hey, I'm Chris Griffin's father.
Now, that's not very nice. I don't sound like that at all. You're making me sound like Michael Stipe.
When Kyle meets a full-grown man in his bedroom, his response is to be even more of a brat. He mocks everything Peter says, then calls him a stupid fat idiot with a pea-sized brain.
You're not making this easy, Kyle.
You're not making this easy, Kyle. My name's Peter Griffin. I'm a big, fat, dumb buttface.
Shut up, Kyle.
I'm Peter Griffin. I'm a dorky, fat numbnuts.
And that's when Peter goes full WWE, unleashing a barrage of punches until Kyle is on the floor seeing cartoon birds.
Kyle, I said shut up.
You're a poop nose.
Was it over the top? Absolutely. Was it exactly what Kyle deserved for bullying Chris and mouthing off to adults? 100%.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, what's going on?
Number 5, The Boy Who Bullied Meg, Season 15, Episode 18. Just another terrible day for Meg at school. You know, the usual. This time courtesy of a group of students who decide to melt her poor face. Don't ask, it's Quahog. Physics takes a day off here.
Very funny. Who put the Ark of the Covenant in here?
Meg is so stupid. She couldn't handle the glory of God's love.
Meanwhile, over in the land of adult problems, Principal Shepard loses all will to live after finding out his wife's been cheating on him.
Oh my God.
Principal Shepard, your wife is on the line. She says, Oh God, harder.
The school board gives him an indefinite paid vacation, which, let's be real, is the dream. But the replacement principal they had lined up dies, so the school turns to the PTA for a new candidate.
Interim principal until a permanent replacement can be found.
I'll do it.
I should note you will be subject to a background check.
Background check?
Enter Peter, who's convinced he's destined for the job because he's a natural-born leader, and by leader, he means he's really good at the game Simon Says.
Peter, but I don't know if you should be running a school.
What are you talking about? I'm a natural leader. That's why I'm so good at leading Simon Says. Simon Says, leave the band.
Lois and Meg are understandably skeptical, which only fires Peter up to prove them wrong.
Check him out.
My name is Peter.
Check.
That ain't no lie.
Check.
I go pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, how sweet it is. Check.
So Peter becomes principal, instantly making Meg want to transfer to literally any other school, possibly even one in North Korea.
All right, I gotta get to work by 7:40 because that's when high school starts for some reason. See you at the way too early 10:40 lunch.
I feel you, Meg.
Shut up.
You shut up.
On his very first day, he tries to connect with the students by doing the ice bucket challenge.
3 years too late, but right on time for a principal, and making no less sense than it did when it was current. You're welcome, person who's probably already dead.
Followed by a lip sync performance that looks suspiciously choreographed. Unfortunately, his showmanship ends with him tumbling down the stairs and knocking himself out cold. Lunchtime rolls around and Meg runs into her earlier bully, the same guy who melted her face, who now decides to pour grape juice all over her.
Knock it off. Give me back my lunch.
What do we got here? Grape juice in a Ziploc bag?
I have to make my own Capri Suns.
Peter sees this, storms over and demands, "What the hell do you think you're doing? That's my daughter!"
What am I gonna do about it? I'll knock your teeth down your throat and out your butt, you little bastard. Oh, you think that's funny? Him spilling juice all over the floor? This is gonna make people's sneakers sticky, and then we're gonna have to listen to all day.
The kid, clearly unimpressed, just smirks, so Peter grabs him by the shirt and orders him to lick the grape juice off the cafeteria floor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm the principal.
Gross, yes. Morally questionable? Absolutely. But was it the perfect karmic payback for a school bully? You bet your grape-stained sneakers it was. Number 6. The Kid Who Stole Stewie's Bike, Season 3, Episode 8. In this episode, Lois and Peter buy Stewie a shiny new tricycle, and within seconds, Stewie's convinced he's a professional cyclist destined for glory.
Remember that time I had that Mustang?
Oh, yeah, you took her for the spin that time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Then those chowder heads on the corner, they busted your stones. Hey, your sister say anything about me?
The whole family gathers to film his first ride, which Peter finds even more exciting than that time Brian explained Christopher Columbus to him.
This is the Santa Maria, one of 3 ships Columbus took to find a direct route to India. Any sign of India yet, fellas?
Nothing yet, Captain.
India? But I thought Columbus was going to America. On the contrary, Peter, Columbus discovered America entirely by mistake. Wow!
Peter starts filming Stewie's big moment, but instantly gets distracted by a plastic trash bag drifting across the street.
It's like there's this incredibly benevolent force that wants me to know there's no reason to be afraid. Sometimes there's so much beauty in the world, it makes my heart burst.
He hypes it up so much, even God would be like, all right, man, it's just garbage.
It's just some trash blowing in the wind. Do you have any idea how complicated your circulatory system is?
Once Stewie gets the hang of riding, he heads out solo to explore the neighborhood, only to be stopped by a much bigger kid.
Nice bike.
Oh, if that's not the understatement of the century.
It's cool. Too cool for you.
No, I think it's right where I'm at.
Being generous and slightly naive, Stewie lets the kid try out his bike, only for the little punk to flat out steal it.
You mean?
Mm-hmm.
He stole my tri-key?
Stewie reports the theft to the police, but the officer on duty is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine.
I'm here to turn myself in. I have a dismembered Baltic hooker bleeding through the tarp in my trunk.
Oh, look at the little baby. Aren't you cute? Where's your mommy?
So Stewie decides to take matters into his own tiny, diabolical hands. His first idea, hit the gym to bulk up, but the membership fees are so ridiculous he bails.
Okay, well, let's start you off with the complete body fat test, maybe a heart rate.
You're actually not hearing me. I don't think this is for me. Thanks anyway, and for the future, you came on a little strong.
Instead, he tracks down the thief himself, confronts him, and takes him hostage.
Hey, you're blocking my light, you stupid baby.
So the obvious remedy is a healthy dose of outer pain.
Back at his criminal interrogation facility, aka the Griffin's Garage, Stewie goes full CSI, grilling the kid for answers.
Well, isn't this a darling picture?
Let me go, man.
Tell me, how old are you, Charlie?
7.
7? Well, my, you're practically a lady.
The thief finally admits he lost the tricycle, which sends Stewie into a rage.
Now tell me where my tricycle is!
I don't know. I lost it. Ah!
Very well. I have other ways of obtaining the truth.
No!
Just then, Lois walks in holding the bike. Stewie, seeing his precious ride restored, decides to let the kid go. Hopefully now, with the understanding that stealing from Stewie Griffin is a one-way ticket to Regret City.
Stewie, look what I found.
My trikey!
What's going on down here?
We're playing house.
That boy is all tied up.
Roman Polanski's house.
Number 7, The Kid Who Wrecked Stewie's Sandcastle, Season 9, Episode 12. It all starts at the park, where Stewie is carefully building an intricate sandcastle, probably more architecturally sound than half the homes in Quahog. Then, out of nowhere, a bratty little kid stomps over and destroys it.
Whoops.
Oh, hey, excuse me, fella.
Yeah? What do you want, shrimp?
Oh, just a few moments of your time. Hang on.
Stewie, keeping it classy, politely asks the kid to wait just a moment while he assembles his gun. Unfortunately, when he's ready to fire, the weapon jams, leaving him looking like a complete amateur while the brat laughs in his face.
So, where are you from?
Newburyport? What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just always interested in where people are from. Everybody's got a story, that's what I believe. All right, I think we're all set here.
Brian tells Stewie this happened because he's gone soft, so naturally Stewie decides to invent a neural enhancement device to reawaken the beast inside him. The result? Instead of making himself more ruthless, he accidentally creates an evil clone of himself that's pure, uncut psychopath. Evil Stewie wastes no time. He beats both Stewie and Brian senseless, then literally cuts off Brian's tail and shoves it into Stewie's mouth. He even cold cocks a random pedestrian and steals their car, because why not?
Oh my god, a baby! Are you okay?
And then, the moment we've all been waiting for. Evil Stewie drives straight to the brat's house, revs up a chainsaw, cuts through the front door, and confronts his target.
Hey, cut it out, man!
What's he doing? I don't know, just giving him a noogie. Pretty harmless. Maybe we misjudged. Wait, why is his knuckle getting red?
Oh my god!
In the end, not only does the sandcastle destroying kid get what's coming to him, but his parents also get caught in the chaos.
Hey, enough. Stop.
Here come the parents.
That's an adult ear!
A perfectly savage ending for a playground bully, and a reminder that in Quahog, karma sometimes shows up with power tools. Number 8, The Church Choir Brats, Season 20, Episode 11. In this highly forgettable episode, Peter follows Lois's weight loss advice and hops on an exercise bike, only to blow out his man marbles in the most painful way possible.
Ow! 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 My balls! Oh, the other ones. Ow! 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 Ow!
His scream is so loud, every dog in Quahog hears it.
Excuse me, I have to go bark.
And to make matters worse, his voice changes because one of his gets stuck in his vocal cords.
So what do you think happened to my voice, Doc?
Peter, I'm afraid you suffered something called Pendleton ball.
Apparently that's a common injury for overweight people who try cardio.
Trapped fart disorder, jump rope tangles, push-up butt, sock skin foot, and jog fog, where your sweat condenses into a functioning cloud.
Peter's new helium meets Bee Gees voice impresses the local priest so much he invites Peter to fill in for a kid in the church choir.
Okay, but only if God will kill a bunch of babies for no reason.
That's not a problem. God does that a lot in the Bible.
Peter's a hit thanks to his unique tone and his habit of rewriting hymns with joke lyrics.
Tragedy. When church is lame and you miss the game, it's a tragedy. When your bum goes numb from kneeling some, it's a tragedy.
The priest is so impressed he boots the original kid and makes Peter the lead singer.
You got a deal, buddy.
Of course, Peter starts hogging the spotlight and the other choir kids aren't thrilled. They demand he quit.
If you knew what was good for you, you'd quit right now.
I'm not quitting, and I'm not going to be bullied by some noodle-armed kids.
When he refuses, they shove him to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Peter, what did the kneeling apparatus say to the ankle?
Pew. I'm your rides home, guys!
Peter tells the priest he's being bullied, but the priest just gives him some generic stay strong nonsense.
The thing about humanity is that we get stronger with adversity.
Who said that? Jesus?
No, it was Justin Bieber's dad on Twitter.
With no help in sight, Peter's ready to give up, until Jesus himself shows up to help.
You're gonna help me win an Emmy?
Whoa, no. Your choir problem. There's some things not even I can do.
Maybe you can ask your dad?
I'm not gonna ask my dad.
Peter takes him to the choir to settle things, but the kids don't believe it's really Jesus because, in their minds, he's supposed to have a tan.
That's not Jesus. Why is he so tan?
Yeah, everyone knows that Jesus was Paul Bettany pale.
Guys, it's really me.
Then they do the unthinkable. They beat up both Peter and Jesus.
Hey, want to know what my favorite book of the Bible is? The Old Testament.
That's not how you say it.
They're gonna kick you in the schnutz.
Those kids are really mean.
Jesus is not having it. He teaches Peter kung fu so he can serve some holy justice.
Now show me Book of Mark.
Ow! I didn't do the reading ones.
During the rematch, Peter takes down 2 of the 3 bullies with ease. The last one gives him trouble until the light of the Lord shines down on him, inspiring Peter to land a glorious final kick that knocks the kid out cold.
Yeah, eat cross.
A heavenly ending for a bunch of devilish choir brats.